Oh, hi everyone. Welcome to the Games to Change podcast. This is a weekly podcast where me and my friends talk about video games and everything video game adjacent. So, hi everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Hi guys, Medity here.
Hey. So, as always, let's start with what we've been playing this week. So, Dennis, since you're the guy who's been consistently playing this week, want to start?
So it's gonna be the same as last week. I've never picked up any other game because I'm a kind of person who binge game. So Sekiro,
Mm-hmm.
like, and anytime I'm playing Sekiro, I'm streaming. So nothing much there. Although I got a coupon for Ashes of Singularity, 66% off on Steam.
Ashes of.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game that like it tests your CPU. How good is it?
Ah.
So mainly I'll be using Ashes when I get it for benchmarking.
Okay. It looks like an RTS. Is it an RTS?
Yes, it's an RTS with a benchmark option. Like remember Siege?
Uh huh.
Yeah, just like that.
It looks nice.
So 66% off will be like 200 pesos.
Mm.
Mm.
Who's the developer?
Have you started playing it?
No, I haven't bought it yet. I was like waiting
Oh,
until next pay
Ah.
actually.
mm.
I. So with Sekiro, I know you're further out than I am now. Where? What exactly are you? Are you? Where exactly are you at right now? If Leaf is okay with the question.
No, go ahead.
So I just finished Mibu Village. Um, the thing is that Kuro, the divine heir, wanted to sever the ties
The-
of immortality. So meaning
Yeah,
no more immortal things.
you really would just want to jump in the to spoiler territory, yeah?
Hey, he said he was okay. Are you
So
guys okay with it or not?
I guess Leaf.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
This is story spoilers though. I was asking location and bosses. The fuck.
Okay, for short, I got to Mibu Village. Just finished defeating the corrupted monk. And
That's
found
the
out
one
that
in the bridge, right? With
no,
the not the
this is
corrupted monk.
there are two corrupted monks.
Okay.
So I got the power to swim underwater.
Yes,
No.
you can get the carps now.
Yeah, and the problem is when I went to Ashina Castle and there was like a lake there, I dived down. There was a headless swimming.
What, a headless?
A
Yes, a
headless.
headless.
The terror dudes.
Like the
Yes,
one from the cave?
yes, underwater.
Have you ever managed to defeat one of those things yet?
Not yet. I was so close, but I ran out of divine confetti.
Yeah, it's very difficult to fight guys that require items because we can't. It's not something that you can farm specifically for.
You
Y-
can. I found out Ashina Castle, the Blue Samurais.
Give out divine confetti specifically. Okay,
Yeah.
but there's like what only 10 of them. Then you have to cycle again.
Yeah, restart, restart, restart. So I got 5. I was able to beat the monk because of that. So not only that, you would need it in another ghost enemy. It's a woman.
White lady, black
Not really.
lady.
She had like a Japanese instrument like a guitar and her face was covered. So like Japanese vengeful spirit lady.
Ah, was it a red dress?
Pink.
Probably. Okay.
Pink.
I was gonna make a fatal frame joke.
Yeah, it's like pink kimono.
Okay. I played a little Sekiro actually just last night. I defeated the dude who cut off my arm. What else? Leaf informed me of a boss a mini boss I haven't met yet, and like I immediately went there and defeated him. The belief Leaf
Yes, yes.
Is that the seven
the
spear?
seven spears. Yeah,
Yeah. Which I'm trying to kill right now.
I actually
Uh,
had to double back when I fought him because I didn't clear the entire area, and even though it was just one guy left in the field outside that the other dude, the fact that he had so wide of a reach prevented me from being very efficient with with the other guy being a distraction.
yeah, and he has quick attacks.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Uh,
you're expecting spear to have like what's it called? A time of attack.
Yeah.
so other than Sekiro, I've been playing mostly on the phone, specifically Marvel Future Fight. I had a plan. So there was this event that allowed you to buy rank up tickets. So in order for you to rank up specific characters, normally you can rank up a character by what they call biometrics, like points that goes to a specific character. I wanted to rank up Nightcrawler. I had um a lot about enough points to get him to rank 6, but I wanted to rank him up to tier 2. So tier 2 is like once you fully rank up to rank 6 and then master that rank as well, you get to take it to a higher level, which is tier 2. Um, in order for you to do that, you need to level up the items that the character has, which also uses the same biometrics needed for rank up. And the problem with Nightcrawler is that this character is normally locked behind a paywall. So, and I just bought a skin for him, which was like 750 crystals. About,
The the X4 skin.
yeah, the X4 skin, which was, it took, oh, even though it's just 750, it took a while for me to save it. What? Oh, I heard it. Shut up. You son of a bitch.
Okay, Leaf, did you get it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, you're better than both of us. Fuck you, Dennis. So, so
Moving moving on.
I got the skin, okay, and then I had a plan laid out. I was gonna get the tier 2 ticket from the event. I know, not the tier 2 ticket, the rank 6 ticket from the event, and then use the biometrics that I've saved up into leveling his items so I can get them into tier 2. The problem there is that I needed to complete at least 5 out of 7 days of the event to fully to get to where I wanted it to be. The problem is I missed day one, and then one day, I think it was Wednesday. I don't remember what day I complained about this, but I fell asleep without completing the quest, so I missed another day. So I couldn't rank him up. So my entire plan went out the window. I already spent like crystals on the uniform, which is now useless. So yeah.
Well, you can always wait for the next event.
But when? They are. So what I did was use what the biometrics that I saved up and rank him up to rank 6, and then there is gonna be. I think it's tomorrow that I'm gonna get 100 XG in biometrics, which I can spend on Nightcrawler. But I'm not sure if 100 is enough to get him to tier 2. Normally it
Yeah,
takes
probably not.
150, maybe. If you're lucky, it takes only 150. Because when you rank up the gears, it's a matter of luck if it will a multiplier will happen. So here's hoping.
Yeah, probably not.
How about
So
you?
on that game, yeah, I just started.
Yeah, huh?
I got a few rank 6 right away. So did you guys know it's the historical battles, or what you call the
Timeline battles?
yeah, the timeline battles. I could get free 6 stars.
Yeah.
That's Captain Marvel, Thor, and Black
Oh,
Panther.
the legendary battles, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you don't have them yet, they will give it to you. But if you already did, then it's like, yeah.
but I can't get Ant Man.
You can't get Ant-Man?
Yep.
Why not?
I don't know. It doesn't. It isn't the same as the others.
Or may, but you already have Ant-Man before you started the legendary battle?
No.
Ah, okay. Well, you're supposed to get it though.
Hmm.
Uh, maybe because Ant-Man is that you can get Ant-Man through Dimension battles. Dimension Rift, I mean.
Probably. So other than that, I got Ghost Rider, the Robbie Reyes,
The best one.
the one with the car.
The best one.
The
Actually, I
one with the
got
car.
the one with the car.
So yeah. W- So which are your 6 stars now? The Robbie Reyes.
Um, all of the 3 starters.
Uh,
Captain America, Iron Man, Black Widow. Since I just started, and then the other 6 stars were the Ghost Rider, Thor, Captain Marvel, Black Panther,
Nice.
and the free tier twos.
Yeah, the free tier twos, the one in the Epic Quest. Which one are you going first?
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. Nice choice.
Next would be Deadpool, because since Doctor Strange had the time limit, I went for Deadpool.
Mhm.
Then Wolverine, and then Mister Fantastic last.
Mr. Fantastic's a bitch. I've been
I already got 4.
I haven't finished his quest yet. It's a lot of money and a lot of farming.
Which one are you missing though?
So I'm on the quest where I need the three of the highest level of black antimatter. So I'm saving money to convert all the antimatters I have.
Ah, okay.
Outside of Future Fight, uh, I also played a little Overwatch just to get some of the loot boxes, the weekly loot boxes that you get.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I mainly play the mystery heroes because I don't want to favor one over the other, even though I really do. I want to learn all of them as much as possible. And guess what? I just learned how to play the little ball thing, or the wrecking ball. So basically, the gerbil in a mechanical ball. I used to play him just as a straight up tank, like roll in, pull out the guns, shoot, and roll away. But he has the tether skin the tether skill that allows him to throw himself up, and then once he's up in the air, another skill unlocks that allows you to like fall down with excessive force. So I've been practicing that whenever I get a chance to use him, because it takes time to master that skill specifically. Because sometimes you get like you think you're prepping up for a huge attack, you might get stuck in a wall, or you don't get thrown up as high as you wanted to, and all that stuff. So I need to know all the angles.
One moment, let me step out. I gotta get something.
Hinambog na po siya siyang t-shirt. Oh. Ituyo dito to. Where's my Sekiro shirt? That doesn't fit me. Leaf, I really doubt nga masigo siya nimo.
What about? Ano na large sa Manila pero wala diha sa kuan ilang Cebu branch.
I think by the time I got it, there were no long. They ran out of stock because when we pre-ordered, no one actually asked for sizes.
Yeah, they don't usually ask for sizes. I don't know
They
why.
did before.
Yeah, before, but now they like whatever they get, it's like
Yeah, they only
what
had
you
like
get.
medium, and then I'm
What are
not a
you guys talking
medium.
about?
Sekiro shirt. Like when I got it, they only had medium available, and I don't know when I would ever a medium.
So mine, they asked for my size. The Devil May Cry shirt, they asked for my size when I got it.
Yeah, that's the thing. They only had medium left. I bought it like in towards the middle of the day. Everyone already got their copies. Everyone who pre-ordered already got their copies, and then like, oh, there's only medium left. Like, fine, I'm taking the shirt. I might frame it.
No, I would fit in it.
Sige, we will try.
But aren't you like aiming for the collector's edition?
He wait, who leave?
Yes, I saw him like post
That
something.
one, but someone won that game already.
Aw.
Yeah. Yeah, that
So, yeah. Speaking of collectibles, do you know those like 1/6 figures? I'm planning to make a Sekiro.
Planning to
Like,
make?
make.
yeah, like I know where to buy the body. I just need like to cut the clothes.
Imoy me.
Yeah.
Like the
My
hardest
birthday's
part will be
coming
his
up.
face.
My birthday is coming up soon.
Bitaw sa next month.
Everyone's birthday is coming up.
No, like his birthday is next month and then mine's the month after.
So you'll each get one this size,
We don't care.
and it's made of clay.
Oh,
I'm not.
speaking of the clay ba, did you s- did you see the one where they already made like very cute clay figures of the new Pokemons
The
No.
Sword and
from
Shield.
Play-Doh, technically. Yeah, the new
Um,
starters. And it's so cute. I want it. It was
no,
about this high.
we can't see you. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Ah crap. For the audience, it was this high. It was about 3 inches tall. It was so cute.
Speaking of clay, I shared the one that a guy made a figure of Bloodhound from Apex Legends.
Where?
He made it out of like oven dry clay.
Ah.
So I started following him. The bad thing is when I followed him, I like scroll down his videos. He makes a lot of figures, but most of them are Fortnite.
Okay.
So any Fortnite thing related, I just skip.
Wala. Ledger lagi ka.
Actually, it's like I'm not that interested in Fortnite. It's not that I don't like the game, and I'm just not interested.
Okay.
So when he made the Bloodhound figure, he doesn't even play Apex Legends, as he says.
Okay, maybe nindot lang siya design. So some people are like that. Some people won't even play a game because they don't like how the character is designed. Ara. Okay, never mind. Leaf, you haven't talked about the games you've been playing.
Yeah, I did play Sekiro uh, for a few hours, I guess, this week. Oh, did I already kill the bull last time we talked, or I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I
you
think.
you did.
Oh, okay.
Did he?
So
Like last time we talked, or we just heard about it that he did.
I think
I
we
I
know
heard.
think
we
he
just
did
heard
it
about it.
after we
Yeah,
recorded.
I did it like after the podcast, I guess. I killed it, and then yeah, I was able to get to the Shina temple, and then also um I tried killing Lady Butterfly for the first time but failed. I got to the second phase though, but yeah, that's it. Um, and yeah, I explored a bit more of the Ashina grounds, and that's where I found the Seven Spears guy that I'm also trying to kill. And yeah, I'm still so far from behind by you two. So
So,
yeah, layo ro kayo dito.
did,
And
did you ever?
When I don't play any other game.
not true. But
Did,
I mean, this is the only game I also play because when I'm not playing, I'm probably asleep or watching
yeah,
TV or something.
it's
Yeah, that's why I unsubscribed from Netflix.
okay. So this was like part of a conversation. It's very difficult to play. So for someone like us who wants to watch anime, watch TV shows, watch movies, and play at the same time, it's very difficult to find the time to do everything, including myself, where I also include YouTube as part of my daily rigmarole. Um, Leaf keeps saying that I could play and watch at the same time, which is true for TV shows for the most part because it's English. I can hear it, but anime is where I'm behind the most.
Yeah, and I mean for me, if I'm playing on the PS4, I couldn't watch anything else because I only have one monitor. There's someone there has two monitors
Yeah, Carl.
that can do it, but I can't. So I mean like I mentioned this to Carlo Miguel before. Like I mentioned I mentioned this to him before that I mean there's so many other things more interesting than keep dying again over and over.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. That's why I couldn't progress that much with Sekiro.
Did you ever find the place that
And
I was talking about? The way to,
the temple,
yeah, the way to the
Mount
temple.
Congo.
Uh-uh.
No, I haven't, cause I was trying to kill some mini bosses, but yeah, I haven't tried to find that place yet. Maybe I'll do that later.
So you were correct
And
in a sense where it's in the general vicinity of the Seven Spears guy, but instead of going down, you stay on the
mm-hmm.
bridge because there's a bridge there which you sometimes shimmy. Remember the bridge you shimmied on at the beginning? You might see it when you go over there again. Instead of
Yes, I
going
saw that.
down, you stay on that bridge and then go over the gates there. You'll find a big undead ogre with a bell. I hate him the most. He's the worst ogre ever with a lot of dogs.
Okay.
From
Yeah,
there, you'll eventually get to Mount Congo.
I will explore that place then. Other than Sekiro, though, I'm also playing Marvel Future Fight as well. Um, I'm currently. I mean, I've already gotten all the legendary characters. I mean, the Epic Quest characters. So I'm just farming for the next event. Oh, which side did you guys play
Um, I'm
the? Yeah, which
I'm
side are you?
I'm with the X-Men. Did you?
Yeah, I tried to go to the X-Men side, but then when I clicked it, they said that there were forces that stopped me from being on that side for some reason.
You're
So I
not a
was in the
mutant.
yeah, I was placed in the Inhuman side, which
Oh,
doesn't make sense because my main character is Wolverine.
yeah, mine too.
Yeah, then that's weird.
I think
I
it's
don't know why
because
they.
I think what the game is trying to do is that if there is too many people on one side, they will try to force people to join the other to make it more balanced. Because right now, the X-Men are winning.
Yeah, but
That should be implemented in For Honor.
yeah, but I mean, right now the Inhumans are winning
Really?
again.
Again?
Yeah,
Okay. Depends
it's going
on
back and forth.
the
I
time.
don't know.
Yeah, it's
Because
sorry.
they have this buff that if you're on the losing side, you get 200%
Oh, son
points.
of a bitch! How the hell?
That's why it keeps going back and forth.
Okay, that's interesting. I never looked into it, man. I just because I'd get the points and do the do.
Yeah, and doing a lot of activities throughout the day will get earn you the rewards, the milestone rewards to get Colossus.
Oh, that's where
Oh,
I. So that's why I keep getting like biometric for Colossus. What's the event?
Yes, that's part of the event.
so speaking of which, I'm in that selection now.
You're on the wrong camera. Okay, there. Yep.
So which side are you joining?
There's no like a random button.
Yeah, there's
Coin
no
flip
random
it, dude.
number.
Let me coin flip for you. Heads
Oh,
is Cyclops.
this is based on the comic
Yeah.
version where Cyclops died.
Yeah.
Spoilers. Yeah, whatever. So
Are you
heads,
gonna read the comic?
no, but someone listening might be. So it's heads, Cyclops, tails, ano, what the other
What?
Black Bolt.
Inhumans or
Black Bolt
mutants?
is
Yeah.
Black Bolt.
Sige,
So
sige.
Cyclops or Black Bolt.
Oh, you
You said
flipped the
head.
coin. Never mind.
You said head Cyclops, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's heads.
Okay, you join me. Haha.
Join X Men.
That's if
Join the
it
X
will.
Men.
Okay, he joined the X.
Oh, leave. You're so I think I know why you're in the and Human Sleeve. You're kind of like Black
What?
Bolt. You're the strong silent type.
What with a big voice? You mean?
You don't talk. That's what I'm
Well, yeah,
saying.
but if he talks, it's like he ruins everything.
That's why
Like
you
I
don't talk, Dave, because you ruin everything.
No.
like the meme. I don't always talk, but when I do, I ruin everything.
Yes. Let's move on to
No.
news.
Okay.
So, even though we already covered Borderlands 3 last week, Borderlands 3 again released a new trailer this time for um a release date, which is September. What was that? September 14. Let me double check.
I don't know. All I know is it's Q3.
Uh, September 14. Is it 14? Ah.
Were you doing like an intro or speaking in another language?
Oi, they speak normal, okay?
Yeah, but you weren't speaking normal.
Fuck you guys. Why, why don't why is it readily available in just Google?
Also, I got a Wong.
Oh, okay. So it's September
Nice.
13, this year for Borderlands 3. So that's the date that it's gonna be released on PC, Xbox, and PS4. There's a caveat on the PC because it's gonna be exclusive to Epic, for
Is that
six
a rumor
for
or
six
already
months.
confirmed? How for
Um,
6 months?
for 6 months. Yeah, it's timed exclusive, which is um okay, I guess. So I want to talk about this for a good minute or two. I'm not you guys know that I'm not a fan of timed exclusive. When Xbox did it with Tomb Raider, I didn't like it. Um, I'm not liking it here as well because while as someone who is a console gamer, I'm so used to exclusives in general, but exclusive in a way that it's either made for the console or made by the people who make the console. So like Sony exclusive like Uncharted, Last of Us, Horizon Zero Dawn, the Spider-Man games are makes sense to me. And with Xbox, it's the Gears of War, the Halos, Alan Wake, the even State of Decay. They make sense to me. But what I don't understand or what I find very anti-consumer is timed exclusive. It's something that was supposed to be available for everyone, but you strike a deal to make it available for your only at your place or only at your place for a limited time. So that's what's happening with Epic right now, and I'm not a fan of it. I was not a fan of their platform to begin with. I know two people who lost their accounts for a good week or so because of the compromises in Epic specifically, and it's also very difficult for us to buy as Filipinos on Epic because they don't have the virtual currency that Steam does.
Well, that's why I never bought anything from Epic.
Uh-huh. So
So
what do you guys what where do you stand when it comes to timed exclusivities?
I mean, for me, I hate it too. I really did hate that when they did that to Tomb Raider. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. Like, if if you're really gonna have a multi-platform for a game, why not just do it like on the onset? It just doesn't make sense for making the people wait on the other side of the world or other side of the platform for
I
the same game.
Yeah. There it so let, there's a different side of the argument to that as well. Like Bayonetta, which was multi-platform pag start and then became a Nintendo exclusive IP. That one, even
Hmm.
though it hurt so much, or that hurt a lot of people, it actually made sense because no one was gonna fund Bayonetta 2 until Nintendo picked it up. So the only way Bayonetta 2 was ever gonna be made was from that Nintendo exclusivity. With Borderlands 3, with what happened with Metro and the other game that just got pulled out from Steam as well, is that it was not made for Epic specifically. They did not request it to be made. It was even supposed to be sold, and the pre-orders were already on a different platform as well. So that kind of where, it leaves a bad taste in the mouth for me.
Yeah, and I agree. It just doesn't. I mean, you're right. I mean, it makes sense for those that needs funding, but I mean, for those that are not in danger of being funded, I mean, it just doesn't make sense.
How about you,
well,
Dennis? Yeah.
for me, I felt that way when Monster Hunter World got released. So you two Sony people didn't feel this because it was released first in Sony.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
that's true. Yeah.
Um, it kind of makes me glad that Google Stadia is coming, probably in a way. But I'm guessing there's still gonna be exclusives, not just time exclusives.
Yeah, yeah, like store exclusive is fine. Like Ubisoft usually puts their stuff on their platform first. Origin, EA does no longer really sells on Steam as well. They you have to go through Origin, which is fine. I do have Origin. I do have Uplay. I did have Epic when I was playing Fortnite. What else? GOG is a good platform. But it's like I don't know with it's very the way Epic is introducing itself into the fold is very very not selfish. It just it does not give us options in a sense. But I was never gonna buy even though we're talking about it because of Borderlands 3. I was never gonna buy Borderlands 3 on PC anyway. Because I'm gonna play it on PS4 mainly because it had the split screen option, which they confirmed in the latest trailer.
And I'm getting a PS4.
Which sucks because the people I play FPS with the most is on on PC like you, Dave, um, Air, I. They're all on PC. Mickey put Dutz actually likes playing Borderlands, but I've always played Borderlands on the console. I guess I'll just need to meet new friends.
I'm gonna play Borderlands.
Yes, Olive, we can do this. We can. We can.
So if I
The-
get a PS4, we need one more.
Yes. Get one
yeah.
before September. When can you take your SSS loan again?
And a year?
Did you just SSS loan?
Yes, for moving into this house.
I thought that was pag-ibig.
No, that is for now. I got RAM.
Oh yeah, for the upgrade. You have up till September.
Probably by 13th month, I can like home credit.
Okay. In other news, what else? What else? What else? Since we're all playing Sekiro, an interesting tweet from the creator of Celeste came out last week. He detailed a Sekiro assist mode. So it's not even easy mode, which people are asking for, or it's assist mode, which is for someone who plays Nintendo. Assist mode is baby mode.
Like
so what's
tooltips.
what's the difference?
Like tooltips.
wait, sorry. I'm looking for the details, the tweet specifically. Celeste, Sekiro, assist mode. So easy mode is either opponents hit not as hard, you hit harder. What he's asking for is during combat, the game speed slows down. There's prompts for when to counter. Combat speed 50 to 100% sets game speed while enemies are aggroed. Additional
Combat speed.
resurrections, infinite resurrections, invisible while sneaking, infinite posture, invincible while healing. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, those doesn't make sense for that game.
The hell, I died more than Dark Souls.
Well, I think I died more in this game. From within the same time frame, I think I died more in Sekiro, mainly because mangigil ko. It's not a testament on the game. It just I wanna just mash the buttons. I get angry, okay? But yeah, I didn't like the concept of easy mode. But to be fair, since since Sekiro is story driven and then there is no online component, an easy
Yeah.
mode could have been implemented, man.
Yeah, it could.
It should be implemented with an achievement like baby steps. It will show on it should show on your profile like
So
That
completed the
that's
game with easy
the main
yeah, that
argument people have against easy mode for From Software games is because there is a lot of bragging rights that comes with defeating the bosses, or even with Sekiro, the mini bosses. So, for example, take let's say Leaf, who has been struggling for with the Blazing Bull for a week on normal, and then someone just talks to him and said, "Oh my God, Blazing Bull was so easy. All I had to do was this," and you will think in the back of your head, "That guy's playing on easy mode. He doesn't count."
yeah, that's true.
what was
So
that sound? A
I
bird.
don't,
Okay.
It's a
it
bird.
it
It's a
cheapens
plane.
it it cheapens the achievement mangad if you know that an easy mode is out there. Like, did he really fight it on normal?
Well, I mean, you could probably tell if someone is playing in normal or easy mode if they post a video about it. But I mean, if they're just saying that they did defeat it, yeah, you probably won't tell. But yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't really mind not having easy mode in a game like Dark Souls or a game like this, because I mean, it's like something that you can it's like a training ground for you to be better at games in general, which makes sense.
Um,
Like, I
I have a confession. I didn't finish Demon Souls because so Demon Souls had like two different endings. Actually, a lot of different endings depending on the statuses of the world. So there's like morality system, if I'm remembering this correctly. There's, you can clear it as pure white, you can clear it as pure dark, the world. So
I think I cleared it in pure white for me.
so yeah, I wanted to do both, and then the thought of doing all the things necessary to get pure white and pure black on a second playthrough just made me not want to play the game.
Uh, well, I didn't even know there was a different ending, so that's why I probably completed at some point.
And then I played it back when Demon Souls was like just starting and everything was online, and you had to. I did. It was very difficult because other people can change the outcome of your world. Like you're going all white, but people keep dying there, so it gets darker and darker and darker. It took me a while to understand that for you to do the pure white, pure black run through, you have to do it offline.
Ah, okay. I didn't even know that.
Because the worlds get affected by how many times people die in that certain world. So like a pure dark world will have like a lot of those red vectors of the blood of people dying.
Mm. So
I'm
wait,
glad
what
I'm
what if
glad that
you
they
like
didn't keep that for Dark Souls. Sorry.
what if like the first time you play the game you connect to the internet? Doesn't that already affect your gameplay in a sense? So you have to play it offline to be pure white?
You can still go pure black if you keep dying, which I did.
Ah, okay. Although I would say though, Demon Souls is probably harder than Dark Souls 2.
Could it be because when you first played Demon Souls, it was the first of its kind, and then with Dark Souls 1 and 2, you're already familiar with how From Software games are played? No.
Isn't Demon Souls a From Software game though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when Demon Souls came out, it was like the first, right?
No, but I played Demon Souls after I played Dark Souls 2.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Just when I finished Dark Souls 2, I was like, okay, let's try Demon Souls. And then yeah, it was
I'm
harder.
well, I'm guessing a lot of the mechanics were polished in Dark Souls 2. That's why it
Yeah.
seems easier than Demon Souls.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. And I guess also it's because in Demon Souls they have this mechanic that if you keep farming the same area over and over again, the enemies will disappear. But in Demon Souls that doesn't happen. I mean in Dark Souls, I mean.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
but in
you could just
Demon
reset
Souls you can.
everything with the bonfire, my good.
Yeah. And in Demon Souls you're going through places, not through the bonfire or something.
So it's like it's connected through a central nexus. So the
Yeah.
worlds are nodes, like let's say the seven realms.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Uh-huh. Um. So in other news, Xbox is combining its subscription service. So they have two, which is Xbox Games Live, which is their online thing, and then the other one is Xbox Game Pass, which is basically their version of Netflix for games, which gives you access to a hundred titles I think in their library, and then they're adding new stuff, old stuff all the time. So they're combining two of that into something called the Game Pass Ultimate or Ultra or whatever that it was, and then it's gonna be for 14.99 a month
Interesting.
I'm thinking they're doubling down.
on the all digital. Yeah, because the rumored console is um
Digital only.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's digital only, scheduled to launch within Q2, I guess, or Q3. So I guess so that is a great value bitaw for a lot of people. Not only do they're already paying the $15 a month for online only. Now that it now gives you access to a lot of games that you can download and play. Nasuya ko bitaw. Nasuya ko. We don't have that here in Sony.
Hmm.
But aren't you like happy that you had like physical things to represent that you bought the game?
Um, a little bit, yeah, yes, but honestly, they're taking up a lot of space right now. Like, my the cabinet I normally use for fancy silverware is filled with PS3 games. I
You
don't
have
know
a
where
blank wall. You have a blank wall. You can put some wood.
Put a shelf, yeah.
you know me. You've been here. I'm lazy. I'm not gonna do that. Where do I even buy wood? Uh,
Or buy a CD rack or something.
Yeah, that will work.
and tape it
That
to and tape it to the wall. You should see what I did with the with the Ethernet cable. It's like tape, just all tape. I couldn't be bothered putting in the hooks.
like a rack that can be on your desk, or move your PS4 out of that space and put CDs there.
The
Get a stand
PS4 is
for the
not there. The
PS4.
things here are like Uno. What else? There's the whiteboard.
In
Um,
other words, dude, clean up.
there's my tops na handbook is there.
Clean up.
See, you say things like it's so easy to do. Um, Cleaning up means I have to move.
Your body?
Yes, it's not built that way.
And it will never be unless you do it.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm always thinking of the place I'm in right now as transitionary because um, I'm not sure if I'm really gonna get the house in Talisay. Because if that happens, all the work that I'm gonna do here will be for nothing. So I haven't even put up all the posters that I have. I have like six. The only thing up is the Overwatch one that my sister gave me, and I did that out of courtesy.
Yeah, that's right, chicken. He should do it.
Yeah, the chickens are complaining as well.
Let's move on to news. What else do we have? What else happened this week? Um, Skyrim Grandma is being immortalized as an NPC in Skyrim 6.
Yeah, Skyrim 6. I heard about it. They're not gonna release Skyrim 6 anytime soon.
Yeah, they're
They're
like
fo- they're
they announced with a CG trailer. They're not even doing. They're basically modeling stuff just right now.
and that's how the NPC was born. It was just an NPC. There was no story.
Hmm. So there is so what I read, they had a panel in PAX where that had a little video detailing what they're doing right now. So it's like a developer documentary. So the way they're gonna build the world of Skyrim 6, Elder Scrolls 6, is that they're gonna use a photorealistic approach. I forgot what it's called, but it's something that takes real scans of real life objects and then implements it in a way into the game in that I don't know. It's very difficult for me to explain because I don't I haven't wrapped my head around how the technology works yet. But the way the demo looks, because they released a Unreal 4 demo running on the same technology that's Bethesda wants to implement in Skyrim 6. It looks so real. The oh
Did you just drop the mic?
no, I hit it by accident. Sorry.
Like drop the mic.
The,
This looks so real. Boom.
um, you would you won't be wrong to think that this is like a video of something that's something in real life, and then suddenly they insert the character, and then you see that the gun is they had a template character. They inserted a template character, and they had it interact with the world. I can send you a link to the demo. Photorealistic graphics here. Let me send it in Facebook lang. I'm gonna attach it to the link sa kuan sa video when it's uploaded because it's hella dope.
Well, since Stadia might not be a thing here, I might need a new video card.
So what's up? So look at that! Look at that! Look at that!
Or would you think that would be implemented sa PS4?
PS5. PS5 is around the corner. So this is running in Unreal. Unreal is already a very efficient. Are you guys watching it? Wait, look at that!
It says update YouTube.
You son of a bitch. So let me window cap. Let's see if like there.
Why do you need to window capture it? Just window capture it later when you're editing.
You know stuff. Okay, are you guys looking at it? Let's see. Shh, there. Leaf,
Yes.
are you watching it?
Let me see. Where am I watching it?
I sent it on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
60 FPS photoreal.
Yeah, they're even manipulating it real time, huh?
Okay, I see it.
Look at that rock, diba? And they're adding volumetric fog. Interesting.
Looks like New Zealand.
Probably is from New Zealand. Lord of the Rings. So this is not from Bethesda. This is a demo of the game and the thing they want to use.
This is a demo of a game?
The demo of the technology that they want to use in
Oh,
Elder Scrolls 6.
wow.
Well,
Look at
I accidentally pressed the shoulder button and then firecrackers happened.
whoa, physics.
per lag man siya, 12 ms oh.
It's in development. Aura lighting.
No?
I like the physics, but it doesn't look. Wait, what game is this supposed to be?
It's not a game, it's a demo
It's a demo.
of the technology.
Ah, okay.
So they it was in Iceland.
they can like put stuff on stuff.
Yeah. The texture map. I'm not sure if I'm using the right term, but the texture map the pictures into 3D objects. Looks so cool. Pixel.
Unreal 4.
Are you excited for Elder Scrolls na? Knowing that this might be how it might look?
So it makes me question if I'm getting a PS4.
The the thing is, I wonder how their characters would look like. Cause the characters will always look janky compared to the environment.
And I guess new models or um gonna should it be like the same way that MGS5 was made? Remember the
Huh.
Fox engine?
Yeah,
Like how do you take real faces of people?
probably. But that is a very demanding and good thing to do. So for it to be in an open world game, that's why open world games normally don't look as good as those very linear experiences because they need to balance out the limitations of the hardware. You have an idea what happened?
No, I mean about the NPCs. Do you know about the program that's called "This Person Does Not Exist"?
No.
It's a program in which like you generate a person's face. That person does not exist in the real world because he's just a mixture of different parts of people.
Okay.
So
I
that
said
can be like
Nvidia, something from Nvidia, yeah.
so that can probably be implemented in making the NPCs. So that pushes out the difficulty of like getting thousands of people to have face scans.
Well,
Or
I was not
yeah, I
even
mean
thinking of face scan.
yeah, I think you were mentioning about the graphics.
Mhm.
So these terms in like video game trailers, um, they always scale down before release, right?
Mhm.
So this might happen. They're just gonna scale down everything.
Yeah, that's. Uh, I think the environment would, if they're gonna use this, there's gonna be some scale down, but um, my initial question was, with the technology they have for detailed environments, how would their character models look like placed into that world? Because if you saw the demo, the guy with the gun did not look like it belonged there,
Yeah,
diba? So that's where my head went. With everything being so photorealistic, how how are they gonna approach character design? Because with the PAX panel they showed off some of the 3D modeling. It was early stages pa man sad. In the same scene where they showed Sky, Skyrim Gamma. So it I'm not sure if they're able to add that level of detail to everyone. So I don't know. I'm excited to see where it goes.
I'm thinking they're gonna take a dip in their modding community because there's a lot of like for Skyrim itself, like um mods that make the game look real. I've seen a mod that like replicates the skin down to the pores. That's for everyone, all the NPCs in the game. They might like um the characters might look junky, but they're gonna have the skins are gonna look amazing. That's my theory.
Okay. Do you know why open world games never get to that level of quality compared to the modern community?
No,
So
what's the thing?
it's two reasons. One, time. So especially there are deadlines. Even milestones have deadlines in game development. Like you need to be able to do this by then and all that stuff. So they're limited by what they can do in a given amount of time. And on top of that, um, they need to make sure that their game can run in as many uh, uh, PCs as many computers as possible. So they really don't try to make it to add a paywall of sorts by making it look so good that not everyone can play it. Especially um since it's a title that a lot of people have fell in love with since Morrowind and Oblivion. So that's kind of the reasoning why they don't really make it that beautiful in a sense.
They could do like DLC high resolution packs.
They did, but they it was not as good as the modding stuff. 'Cause they're
Yeah, like
working on other projects.
I mean they can like take pointers from the modders or have the modding community engage. They that could be a popular thing, like community engagement.
No, they were among the first that I know of that did really engage with the community because outside of releasing the game, they also released the kit. Whenever they release the game, they release the kit so that people can start modding.
I mean, like before the game gets released, like they're gonna be part of the development, like submit stuff to the devs.
It goes back to the two things: time and the availability, accessibility. Right?
Well, they don't have a timeline
You
yet.
can aim for being really good looking, but you're gonna limit out a lot of people from not a lot, but still a significant amount of people from being able to play the game.
Hmm. Just like Kojima, right?
Huh?
Metal Gear Solid was not a finished game because he Kojima wanted to like do more stuff, but it was released due to Konami's intervention. That's what I heard. What do you think?
Yeah, that's true. But to be fair, they were really bankrolling No Man Pod a lot of. They were really spending a lot of money on Metal Gear Solid 5, and then they wanted the return of investment now. And then with Konami, they have this not negative but not really positive outlook on games specifically. So they were at a point where they weren't sure that Metal Gear Solid the Phantom Pain could recuperate the costs that they've already um placed in it, or if it did, would it have a significant enough profit margin to warrant um allowing Kojima to continue doing this thing? Because honestly, with as big of a company Konami is, and as profitable as gaming is for them with all their big titles, even though they've always almost made a profit, their gaming division has the lowest profit margin of all their departments.
What else do they do? Like
Water,
for Konami,
water,
gaming water.
fitness, exercise. They're into a lot of things. Gambling is one of their biggest. The pachinko stuff.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I recall something about pachinko.
It's as much as I don't like it. It's very business. It's very business centric of them. It was business centric for them to do what they were doing. Okay, what did the chicken say? I didn't hear it.
I don't know.
So let's move on to the weekly topic, which is your topic, Dennis. And what was it again?
So our weekly topic is games that we absolutely trolled at.
Okay.
So may or may not include multiplayer games.
And do
So
you want to start?
sure. Well, this happened a few years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago. While I was in college, we were playing Modern Warfare, the
Mm-hmm.
first one, multiplayer. We were at those internet cafes. Um, I kind of like pestered off my friends because I named myself Batman, and since the map was small, I was the only one who knew what to do since it was like close quarters combat, and I just used the shotgun. All of them were using like long range weapons with grenade
Okay.
launchers and stuff. I was the only one with shotgun. Every time I see someone, I just double tap them, and they keep dying. And I kept saying like, Batman killed you, and even did the theme song, the
You're a
Batman.
dick.
So we that happened so much that we never played that map again.
um, I had a similar, not similar, but it was also with friends and an internet cafe. It's Game City, the one in Lahog.
Hmm.
Mm.
So we were there to waste time waiting for a friend to get off work. We initially played League of Legends as we always do, and we decided to hop into Left 4 Dead. And then Left 4 Dead 2 specifically, is something that I hold really dear to my heart. It's something that I've played with my family for a long time. It's me, my uncle, and my sisters. We really love that game, and we got to a point that everyone of us when we play were in sync. So like everyone knows which weapon goes to who, um, when it's best to revive and all that stuff. And then I got so used to that level of play that when I was playing with my friends, I got really bossy. They hated it. They said, "Hey, we're just playing for fun, so lighten up." And okay, fine, let's have some fun. So the next map happens. My friend Dave was surrounded by zombies. I think he blew up a boomer very close to him and got covered in the bile, which ended up with him being surrounded by zombies. Yeah, and then he was like asking people for help because he was already down, and what little of the life he had left was being uh eaten away. So I was the closest to him. I had like a can of fuel, a tank of fuel, and in my hand said, "I know how to save you, Dave." I threw the can in the middle of the board and shot it, and it exploded, and then everything caught on fire. Everything, including Dave. I knew he was there. I did it on purpose. I was like, but they were like, "Why did you do that?" He was saying, "Well, you said to have fun. Okay, I'm having fun. Look at him burn." And then that was the one and only time that they played Left 4 Dead with me.
So basically, never again.
I did that was the dickiest thing I did. Like, oh, you need help? Let me help you. I'll take care of the zombies. I'll kill you too. But I was also like trolling around, like um, accidentally throwing ball bombs near them.
With your quote unquote accidentally.
Yes. I hope they don't hear this. It was just being a dick because they weren't playing the way I'm used to. So, ah, fuck them. How about you, Leaf?
Well, I mean, for me, I don't normally troll games, but I accidentally troll games just because I guess because of the schedules of work. Like, I mean, this started happening during um, riot days,
Mm-hmm.
since we're night shift most of the time. And when I play MMOs and when I play it with friends, usually they would invite me in the morning or in the afternoon. That's usually when I'm the most tired. So I mean, I usually don't, because I don't normally say no when people invite me to games. So I would oblige to playing them.
That's
It's just
not
that
true.
that's true.
I keep inviting you back to Dead Space, you idiot.
Because I was already done. So that's why would I want to go back?
Continue.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And so in MMOs, I would normally join, and then we would go raiding or kill bosses. But then at the middle of a boss fight or at the middle of a raid, I would usually fall asleep, and then I wouldn't really notice it, but they do, because like my character would run off to the horizon to into a wall, and then they would just keep chatting and keep telling me if I'm still awake, or someone would I would wake up after the fight, and then I would notice that someone has already miscalled me or something.
So, what character were you?
Was it
um,
Guild Wars, right?
for Guild Wars, I was an engineer.
Ah.
Okay, like, thank God you were not the healer.
Yeah, I wasn't the healer. I That's why I don't play the healer, because I know healers are the ones people most rely on. But usually I'm just the either the support damager or something.
Did you ever play Final Fantasy 14 ba?
Only for a little bit, but I didn't. I mean, I didn't pay to play it. I didn't subscribe.
Okay. I'm gonna say the guild thanks you for not playing. Because with Final Fantasy 14, everything and everyone is important, especially in raids.
Mm.
So you would have been an asshole to everyone.
Yeah, I remember me and Maiken used to play Tree of Savior.
Uh
Yeah, and yeah, I still fall asleep.
huh.
I mean, it's not intentional. It's just that I can't command my body to stay awake.
This was the time ano sa it was like Jack Percy and Mickey Cars. They were all playing like in 6 to 9 a.m.
No, I think I wasn't part of that yet. I came playing Guild Wars around, I think it was 2015 maybe,
Yeah,
when I got my computer.
but who was so that does not really help me identify who you were playing with because
Ah,
people
I
cycle in and
was
out.
I was playing with the ones I was playing with was Wafa, Mickey,
Oh, wow, fun Mickey. Okay.
and Kigo for a bit.
Okay, so it's the like the jumpers guy specifically.
The jumpers, yes.
So basically, you have to have like every RPG game. You have to have this specific title,
No,
like Leaf the Sleepy.
no.
Yes.
I call them the jumpers because they like. Actually, they game jump a lot. So,
I mean, Leaf.
oh,
Mm.
Leaf. Yeah, it shouldn't be called Leaf the Sleepy as per Dennis.
Well, that's only because I had night shift, but right now I could probably not fall asleep in games anymore. Probably.
Probably.
Is RPGs? I mean, is MMO still a thing?
Yeah.
For
Um,
some, yeah.
there was a recent trailer that everyone got hyped up for Final Fantasy 14. Final Fantasy 14 still going strong with their living world.
And
Um,
people were going back to World of Warcraft, right?
they did for a time.
Yeah.
With the Battle of Azeroth came out. So the thing is, I recently learned that you can actually farm for your subscription in Warcraft. So
Oh,
that's how people are playing it, man, right now. What else? I think Mall pa na. 'Cause, um, I think those are the big ones right now. WoW, Guild Wars, and Final Fantasy.
yeah. I mean, you could probably say Division 2 is a MMO and Anthem is an
It's in
MMO,
live service. It's different.
but it's kind of an MMO.
It is. So Destiny 2 po is an MMO in a sense.
Yeah, yeah, in a sense.
Life is an MMO.
Well,
But
that's
it's
the
not life is now
saddest
online, not
part.
always.
And you can only die once in life, so you know.
Uh,
Hardcore MMO.
yeah,
Oh,
permadeath. Uh,
permadeath MMO, yes.
um,
Hmm. I got a notification. You have been recognized as one of Data Blitz's top fan.
oh, you
No,
keep commenting there?
No,
you keep liking their posts.
no.
Hmm.
Interesting.
I keep searching what they have, but nothing like that.
I don't use the Facebook man because I really just go to the site or just talk to the people there.
Well,
You
the
watch
the
their
site doesn't
videos.
have prices.
You watch their videos a lot.
They
No.
have videos. They
Um,
they, they post pictures
uh, probably the
of
pictures then.
of
They
stuff
have
that has
videos,
price
but it's just the trailers.
Oh,
on their cover page. I think like it auto plays.
Mm-mm.
I go there looking for pictures and see if it has prices because the site doesn't have prices.
yeah.
I have another instance of trolling. This was I'm not sure if it is, but you guys be the judge. So this is back in the glory days of Battlefield. Battlefield Bad Company 2. Um, I was playing my least favorite class, the sniper, mainly because I unlocked the ghillie suit. I really like the ghillie suit. I was like camping out near an airfield, and this was a map that strongly relied in air battles. I was just aiming at an airplane and trying to see if anyone would hop in. Every time someone hopped in, I just killed them, and I kept doing that for the entire match. Like someone hopped in, bang. Another guy jumps in. There's sometimes I let them progress through the runway and pug. And then they ended up losing the match really badly because no, they were down one plane always.
So you were just keeping an eye on one plane.
Yeah, I didn't score a lot. I basically just scored kills, but it I made sure that that plane did not go off the ground.
Well, that's
It would I wouldn't say controlling that because it wasn't just the one person that I was following around. But I'm pretty sure there was a squad that I was trying to kill.
yeah. I would say that's pretty much just camping,
Ah. Well, how about the time I
unless
revived someone I hated in the middle of fire so I can die again? And I kept following him and reviving
now
him.
that is
And then
trolling.
I became top one in the scoreboard because of how much points I got from reviving him. And he kept shouting at me.
Yeah, I remember in Siege, people always shoot the hostage to revive him,
Yeah.
and some guy keeps shooting the hostage. His score got so low, it was like a negative 40,000.
That's, oh, 40, 4,000.
40. It's like um the enemy or like we were not doing anything. We were just looking at him.
How, it's very difficult to get 10,000 by negative or positive. It's 4,000.
He killed teammates.
Okay. The negative
No, not
500, negative 500. Okay, I guess. What? How did he stay in the game?
like all throughout. We didn't do anything. We were like, wait, don't do anything. Let me do this. And then all three matches, he was just doing that.
Oh, so
So we were like notifications, hostage down, then
revived hostage.
revived, then hostage down.
That's why I don't play hostage. I only play bombs.
Well, I play hostage as Fuse.
You son of a bitch.
No,
You're part of the
basically because
problem. You're part.
no, I
You're
don't
part
do
of the
it.
problem.
I don't fuse the hostage. I fuse the room next to it.
Why not defuse the hostage? It's good. It's fun. You'll be the talk of the town.
No, no. Now you're part of the problem.
Okay.
See,
Any other troll moments?
No, none for me.
Yeah, you're just a dick if you don't troll. You just sleep on people.
No.
They're not important to you. We get it. It's fine.
What? That's not true.
Oh, you need one more person. I can totally help you with that raid. Yeah, leave.
he could technically be a mid shield.
Technically,
But
yeah.
he's always out of position though. 'Cause he walks.
I get the aggro, so
Are you sure?
Depends on the game, mate. You might be able to lure if he gets onto a wall.
Maka-Guild Wars pa ba, Khalif, with your computer right now?
yes, I can.
Interesting. We should do a thing.
Oh, what thing?
I don't know, like Dennis has Guild Wars, man. I think base game. I have base game too.
I
So
have base game, so
we can base the game. We can play the base game together.
we can,
What's gonna?
And
and we can test if I will sleep or not.
Yes. We need a different project nga kanang kitang tulo magduwa. It's very difficult with how limited your PC is and Dennis's lack of access to the PlayStation Nation. Sige. So that's the Game to Change podcast. If you have instances of trolling, let us know in the comments below. You can find me Veitsknight on YouTube and on Facebook. You guys.
yeah, you can find Melody on YouTube and Facebook as well, and sometimes on Instagram.
And you can find me on YouTube as Asher Drake, Shadow Drake 83, and on the PlayStationGalaxy.com for my articles.
What's your newest one?
Nothing. I'm still trying to make the secure review.
Okay,
Yes.
Didn't you post the One Piece?
he did.
Yet, not yet.
Not,
I
it's
don't
not
think it
published yet.
No, it's not gonna be published. I think because it was for Cyrus.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. So that's it. That's us. Bye.
Bye.
bye.